If you want it, you can have it. If you stay the course, if you stay disciplined and determined, think about the wonderful things that await you on the other side. Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Togo. Thank you so much for stopping by and Happy New Year. I cannot believe that it's 2023. I don't know about you, but I feel deep down inside, and I truly believe that 2023 is going to be a major year. It's going to be a beautiful year, full of opportunities, full of love, peace and happiness. I am just so excited about 2023. I don't know, there's just something about it that just tells me that it's gonna be an epic year. Which brings me to today's topic. Today we are talking about becoming her, becoming your dream woman, becoming your dream self, becoming the woman that you've always known deep down inside that you were destined to be. I don't know about you, but for me, I've always had this idea in my head of this person that I wanted to become, or this woman that I wanted to become, this person that I knew deep down inside that I was destined to be. However, I was not living out that person. I only saw that person in my head. But when I look at my life, I could see that this life that I'm currently living is not the life that I see myself whenever I see this dream person that I see in my head. I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's what I want to talk about today. How do you then become this woman that you see yourself as in your head? So I thought to myself, I definitely need to do something that is going to allow myself to live this life that I knew deep down inside that I was destined to live, to become this person that I knew myself to be. So there are a few things that I did and that I'm still doing, because this is a journey. The word becoming itself, it means you are constantly changing, becoming this person that you know yourself to be. So I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that I thought to myself, these are the things that I need to do in order to change my life, to transform my life so that I can become this person that I wanted to become, that I saw myself as. So the first thing that I did was to become very clear about this person that I saw myself to be. In my head, I had this idea of myself as this person who was living this type of life, who was doing certain things and all of that. But I wasn't very clear, or I wasn't very detailed in terms of who exactly is this person. What does this person think about on a daily basis? What does this person do on a daily basis? What are her habits? What are her behaviors? What are her dreams? What are her aspirations? What does she look like? What does she smell like? How does she carry herself? How does she relate with people? How does she live on a day-to-day basis? What are her habits? What are her routines? What are the things that she does on a daily basis? I had to write those things down. So some of the things that I wrote about this dream woman that I wanted to become were things like, she is beautiful, she is put together, she is mentally and physically healthy and fit, she is full of love, she is peaceful, she lives a very peaceful life, she is financially free, she spends time with the people that she loves, she is confident, she is fulfilled, she is just a happy person, a very peaceful person that, you know, minds her own business, and she is very ambitious. She wants to live a very comfortable life. She wants to be kind to other people. She wants to be helpful. She wants to add value in other people's lives. So those are some of the things that I wrote down when I was describing to myself this dream woman that I wanted to become. So be very clear, be very detailed about the person that you want to become. That's the foundation. From that point on, then you're going to be able to now identify certain things that you need to implement or that you need to do in order to start moving into the direction of becoming that woman that you want to become. Some of the things that I wrote in that list I've already achieved. Some of the things I'm still working towards achieving them, and I know that I'm going to achieve those things, because it's like when you have a dream or when you have a goal and you are able to achieve that goal, you become confident that even other goals that are bigger and better, you are going to achieve them as well, because you've already proven to yourself that when you put your mind to it, when you commit to it, you can do it. So writing down every aspect of this woman that you want to become is the first thing that you need to do, that is going to get you on the path of really transforming your life into becoming this person that you see yourself as in your head. All right. Now that you are very clear about this person that you see yourself becoming in your head, what you need to do next is you need to let go of certain habits and limiting beliefs that you might be having about yourself that are really going to prevent you from, becoming this person that you want to become. You need to sit down and really analyze your life. Think about your habits. Think about the things that you do on a daily basis. Are those things going to get you on that path? Are those things going to help you towards the direction of becoming the person that you want to become? If you know that there are things that you are doing on a daily basis, or there are things that have become habits of yours that are really not aligned with this person that you are trying to transform into, then those are the things that you really need to start, letting go. Ask yourself, are your day-to-day activities aligned with the type of person that you want to become? For example, if in your head and in your mind you want to become this person who lives a healthy lifestyle, are the things that you do on a day-to-day basis aligned with that? Are your eating habits aligned with that? Are you somebody that prioritizes health and fitness? If you are trying to become that person who is living a healthy lifestyle, then that is not going to happen automatically. You need to become intentional about the things that you do on a daily basis. Whether that means you need to start thinking about your diet, you need to start thinking about your exercise routine. Think about the things that you do every single day or on a daily basis, because what determines if you are going to achieve a big or a small goal at the end of the day is the things that you do on a daily basis. That is what is going to determine where your life goes. That is what is going to determine the outcome of your life. After letting go of those negative habits that are going to prevent you from becoming this person that you want to become, you need to let go of any limiting beliefs that you might be having about yourself, about your life, about your circumstances. You need to let go of all of that, because it is not your current circumstances or your current situation that determines your future. You can change your future. It doesn't matter your circumstances, it doesn't matter your current, living situation or anything like that. All of that can be changed. All it takes is for you to decide that you want to change. I'm not saying that everything is as easy as, just snapping your finger. That is not what I'm saying. However, it starts with you deciding that you want to make a change. So whatever limiting belief you might be having about yourself or your current situation, circumstances, please let that go, because anything can be changed. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible, but it starts with you believing that nothing is impossible. It all starts with you believing. You need to be delusional. Be delusional about your dreams. Be delusional about your life, in a sense that dare to dream. Dream big. Dare to think that, the universe wants to give you the life that you want. Dare to believe that everything will align. Dare to believe. Dare to dream, because really anything is possible. Let go of the idea that things don't work out for you, or that you are destined to live a life of struggle. You are destined to live not the life that you desire, not the life that you want for yourself. Let go of any of those thoughts, because that is what is going to stop you. That is what is going to prevent you from actually living out the life that you desire, the life of your dreams, from actually becoming the person that you want to become. From today onwards, it's all about positive self-talk. Whatever negative thing you were saying to yourself about yourself, you need to start saying the exact opposite of that thing. You need to start believing the exact opposite of that thing. Just as much as you started to believe the negative things that you were saying to yourself about yourself, if you start saying positive things to yourself about yourself, then the same thing is going to happen. You are going to start believing those things. You're going to start believing that you are worthy of, becoming the woman that you want to become. You are going to start believing that you deserve to live the life that you want to live. You are going to start believing that you can live the life that you want to live. That is when now you are going to actually implement certain things that are going to get you to that person that you want to become. Number 3, now that you have identified those negative habits or those bad habits that you need to let go, the next thing that you need to do now is to adopt or establish new habits. New habits that are now going to take you straight into the direction of becoming this person that you want to become. Because at the end of the day, it's the things that we do on a daily basis that determines the outcome of our lives, or the outcome of anything really. So that is why now you need to develop certain habits that are going to help you into getting to where you want to get. Now, depending on this person that you see yourself in your head, that is where now you're going to identify certain things that you need to do. From that, you are now going to establish certain habits that are going to help you to become that person that you want to become. Habits and routines are the basis of transformation. If you want to transform or change into something, you need to start doing something that you might not have been doing before, because a habit or a routine is something that you do consistently over a period of time. So when you do that, it now becomes second nature to you. It becomes effortless. You will start doing it without even realizing that you are doing it. That is what is going to help you to stay committed, to stay the course, so that you can actually get to the point where you want to get to. For example, if in your head you see yourself as this woman who is financially free, financially secure, there are certain things that you now need to start doing. If, for example, you were somebody that was just spending without even thinking, not budgeting, not really taking care of your financial situation, you are going to have to change that, because clearly what you've been doing has not gotten you to where you want to get to. So you need to develop certain habits now that are going to help you to transform your financial situation. You are going to have to start saving money. You are going to have to start budgeting. You are going to have to start investing. You are going to have to start doing, all of those things that are going to make sure that eventually you become this person who is financially free, who is not burdened with debt. You are going to have to start developing healthy money habits that are going to really help you in establishing yourself in that area of your life that you want to improve. I know it can sound overwhelming and complicated, but you must first establish a habit. You don't have to perfect it right from the beginning. You don't have to be perfect at it. The most important thing is that you establish a habit. And then as time goes on, you can start improving on that habit. Start slowly. Like I'm saying, you can always improve something, but you can't improve something that you haven't started. So start slowly, then you can always improve so that you can get better and better and better. Developing habits and routines is really critical, because at the end of the day, whenever things become challenging and difficult, we always go back to our habits. We always go back to what we are used to doing. We always go back to what feels natural to us, or what feels effortless to us. So if we develop those habits and they become effortless to us, then we stand a really good chance of succeeding, because like I said, when things become challenging, when things become difficult, we always go back to our habits. So if we have good habits that serve us, good habits that are really helping us into improving our lives, that are really helping us into becoming the people that we want to become, then it will become easier for us to really succeed in whatever area that we are trying to improve. Don't overwhelm yourself. As people, as women especially, our lives have different aspects to them. We do so much. We do so many things. So you might think you need to improve every area of your life. But if you approach it in that manner, you are really going to feel overwhelmed. And then when you feel overwhelmed, you end up not doing anything really. So I would say that, identify maybe 1 or 2 areas to begin with in your life that you want to improve or that you want to change, in order to get that specific area aligned with the person that you want to become. Choose 1, 2, 3 maybe. And then from then you can develop those habits that are going to help you into becoming that person you want to become. Because if you are trying to change everything all at once, I am telling you, you are going to feel overwhelmed. But if you tackle one or two things at a time, then you establish yourself, you establish those habits, it becomes easier and easier, it becomes effortless. Then you can introduce more things that you want to start implementing. All right, now that you've let go of certain habits and certain limiting beliefs, and you've established new habits that are helping you towards becoming the person that you want to become, now you need to take stock of the people that you surround yourself with, because that is going to play a major role in your success or your failure. Make sure that the people that you surround yourself with are people that are for you, are people that are really there for you, people that want to see you win, people that want to see you succeed, people that want to see you happy, people that support you, and let go of people that are really holding you back. That goes for family, friendships, romantic relationships, because those are the type of relationships that have the most influence on our lives. Those are the people that we spend most of our time with. Those are the people that influence the decisions that we make. Those are the people that influence how we feel about ourselves, what we believe about ourselves, and so forth. So I know you don't choose your family, you can't choose your family. However, you can choose whether you want to be around people that are negative. You can choose whether you want to be around people that don't want to see you win, people that are trying to sabotage you, or people that are trying to hold you back, people that don't believe in whatever it is that you are trying to do for yourself. You can choose to stay away from those people. They can still be your family, but you can choose whether you spend time with those people or not. When it comes to friendships and romantic relationships, it's the same thing. You can choose whether you keep those relationships or you don't. Trust me when I tell you this. Getting involved or dealing with people that are really toxic can be detrimental to your success, because when you deal with negative people, people that don't wish you well, people that don't want to see you win, people that hurt you, when you deal with those people, your mental and emotional health will be in shambles. And when that happens, nothing in your life is going to go well. Trust me, nothing in your life is going to go well if you are not healthy mentally and emotionally. So dealing with certain types of people can really mess with your emotional health and your mental health. Please make sure that you let go of anybody that messes with your mental and emotional health. Trust me on this. I've been through it. I know what a toxic situation can do to your mental health. It really affects every aspect of your life. So please let go of toxic people, let go of toxic situations. You don't need any of that. That is not going to help you to become the dream woman that you are trying to become. That is not going to help you. In fact, it's going to hold you back. It's going to make you question yourself. It's going to make you question your abilities. It's going to make you question what you deserve, which is a major thing, because if you don't believe that you deserve the type of life that you are dreaming about, then you are never going to achieve it. If you don't truly believe it deep down inside that you deserve it, you are never going to live that type of life. All right, last but not least, you need to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined in whatever it is that you've identified that you want to do, so that you can improve your life, so that you can become this person that you want to become. If you think that the people that are transforming their lives, people that are changing their circumstances, if you think that those people are doing it purely out of motivation, you are mistaken. At some point along this journey, you will feel demotivated, you will feel tired, you will feel uninspired, you will feel unmotivated. That is when you really need to cultivate that discipline, because that is the only thing that is going to get you to where you want to become. If you just stop doing the things that you know that you should be doing just because you feel unmotivated, just because you feel tired, just because you just don't feel like doing them, and you decide to stop, then that's where your journey will end. You are not going to reach the destination that you want to reach. You are not going to become the person that you want to become. Change is difficult. Change in its own is something that a lot of people struggle with, because it's not easy. We are so accustomed to doing what we are used to do. Whenever we need to change, it becomes difficult, it becomes scary even. However, don't let that stop you. Don't let that, throw you off track. Stay the course, stick to the plan. You are definitely going to see results. You are definitely going to see change in your life. You are going to transform yourself. You're going to transform your life. and start living the life that you know you are destined to live. You are going to become the person that you know yourself deep down inside that you were destined to be. This is not to say that you are not allowed to take a break. You are not allowed to feel tired. You are allowed. You have to be realistic. Whenever you are trying to transform, whenever you are trying to change something, you need to be realistic again, because if you become too unrealistic, you can easily get demotivated and just get thrown off track. So you need to become realistic. Understand that there will be those days when you feel tired. There will be those days when you really don't feel like doing whatever it is that you've identified that you need to do. You are allowed to take a break. However, don't just stay in that place where you just feel like not doing anything. You need to pull yourself up again. You need to pick yourself up again and get going. Stay the course. Keep moving. Do the things that you know are going to help you to transform your life. Do the things that you know are going to help you to become that dream woman that you want to become. So it's not motivation or inspiration that is going to get you there, but it's discipline and determination. You need to be determined to become this person that you want to become. You need to be disciplined about it and stay the course. Keep doing what you are doing. Keep going, and you will definitely see results. You are going to see the transformation that you want to see in your life, because if you want it, you can have it. But it's not to say it's going to come easy. It's not to say it's going to come automatically or that it's going to be handed over to you. It takes you to be disciplined. It takes you to stay the course. It takes you to do the work that is going to get you there. Nothing is impossible. You can become your dream woman. You can become the person that you were destined to become. Think about it. If you stay the course, if you stay disciplined and determined, think about the wonderful things that await you on the other side. Think about that, because it is definitely possible. Alright, my loves, those are some of the things that I wanted to share with you, things that have really helped me in transforming my life, things that I'm still implementing, because this is a journey. I am still on this journey of becoming this woman that I see myself becoming. If you did enjoy this video and if you found it helpful, do give it a thumbs up, and also do click that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can become part of the family. We would love to have you over. Then we can become the best versions of ourselves. Together we can learn from each other, grow from each other, and all of that good stuff. So thank you once again for watching all the way through to the end, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.